like rain. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. That's what it do, yeah. You don't do the counterfeit. No. Cause you got so much to accomplish. Yeah, yeah. You're on your way up to the top. To the top. You stay winning and you won't stop. Everything's official, so official. If I hate her in your way, then blow the whistle. So if you feel the rain, don't mind. I just came to tell you it's on and on. Gotta do some things just to blow your mind. On and on. Now you're walking in that favor, feeling so alive. Keep your head high up to the greatest. Super fresh up in the latest. They never thought that you would make it, but look, mama, we made it. It's so crazy, it's so live. Yeah, I can go on and on because we're down on the scene. I really hope you're ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. I feel it on me. Shower down like rain. I really hope you're ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. That's what it do, yeah. Water, the signing, it's raining, it's good. I got it, the favor is on me. Oh, hold up, pull up, you probably should get these blessings. It's pouring, flood, 104 times. The favor on me, I can't love. Hold up, pull up, probably should get these blessings. It's pouring, flood, going down on the scene. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. It's what it do, yeah. Shower down like rain. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. That's what it do, yeah.
connecting the community through gospel.
The new 107.9 FM, W300EB.
Macon and WDDO 980 AM,
Perry.
Macon.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of the Glory 980 AM, the Glory Media Group, LLC, WDDO AM, its staff, management, or advertisers, but are the views and opinions of the participants of the broadcast.
For the sake of the call.
Welcome to the Call Radio Ministry, hosted by Overseer Mabel Randall, Senior Pastor and founder of God's Way Church Ministry, located at 1080 Cortland Avenue, Building B, in the historic Cherokee Heights community here in Macon, Georgia. Let's go live into the studio with your host, Overseer Mabel Randall, for The Call.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Of course, you can see I am not Mabel Randall, but she have asked me to sit in for her today, and I am here. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who will join us today. It's going to be a great day. Every day above ground is a great day. And I just want to start off with prayer. Father God in heaven, I thank you for this day. I thank you for being who you are to me. I thank you for Mrs. Randall and all that she do for the community, for her church. I just want to say thank you, Lord. Thank you for our radio station, WDDO, and Apostle and Bishop, and all that they do in the community and for the radio station. I just want to say thank you. And of course, they have Roscoe Tools. Lord, we pray your blessing on all the things that they're doing and everything that they touch. In your name, I ask and pray. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for today. It's just going to be a great day. Hello, hello, hello. I just want to welcome people. I see Cheryl. I think that's say Gray, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and Overseer Randall and everybody for being on. We're going to start off. I am Carol Spain, and I'm going to start off with my book today. I have my book, Finding Purpose Through My Pain. It's an excellent book. It's a great read. Doesn't take you a long time to read it. My book is $15. If you would like to order a book, let me know. I actually carry my books, and I just made another order last night. I will have some in next week. So it's called Finding Purpose Through My Pain. And I talk about my first 60 years of life, and it's a great book. And I'm enjoying being an author. I'm actually working on my second book. The young lady who helped me, her name is Johnny Gooseby. She's a minister. She's a book writer, and she also have a film that's coming out next year in The Unshakable Siege. Johnny lives between Juliet, Georgia, and California. So she does a lot. God has really put a lot into this young lady. And I just love, love, love her because she loves helping people. If you're serious about writing a book, John is there for you. So if you would like to write a book and would like to have some help, you give me a call or you can text me. My phone number is 478-319-0678. That's 478-319-0678. You can contact me after the show, and I'll give you Johnny's information. Also, you can call in 478-250-1444 to the radio station. So we're going to have a great day today. Good afternoon, Kimberly Houston. We just want to say hello, hello, hello again. I'm telling you about my book. Miss Randall actually read my book, and she's gotten after me because I have not autographed her book yet. Because every time I see her, she either don't have it with her, or I'm in a hurry. But we will get to that point, Miss Randall. I will autograph your book the next time I see you with it. Finding Purpose Through My Pain. And people ask me, how do you write a book? Why would you put stuff in a book? Well, one of the things that God told me, he said, your story is for my glory. And to be able to write a book to talk about what has happened in your life, you never know who is listening, who need to read it, who things have happened to. Bad things happen to good people. And it just gave me an opportunity to just be able to speak to the heart of people from my heart. And when I first got started, I never thought that I would write a book, never thought I would even, it never was in my heart or my mind to write a book. And I was at the Douglas Theater 20 years ago or so. And this lady was there, and she's a well-known, renowned author. I cannot remember who she is. And she said to me as she was signing my book, she said, "When are you going to write that book within you?" And she gave me her card, and she said, "Every 10 pages you write, send them to me." Well, I have not seen that card from that day to this one. And because I never thought about it, I was in Atlanta 10 years after that. I was at a women's conference, and the world renowned author, I know you all know her, Valerie Burton, was there. And she taught, and I was getting her to sign my book. And she said, "So when are you going to write that book within you?" And I'm saying, "Oh my God, it's the second person said this to me." So I said, "Okay." And I went on my way. And about 10 years later, another lady, I was at William O. Jr. birthday party, December of 2019. And this lady is, she's the director of adoptions. And she said to me, she said, "So when you going to write that book?" And I'm looking at her, and she said, "There's something we need to do together. I don't know what it is, but there's something." She said, "But you need to write a book." I could not get rid of it. So that Sunday, that was on a Friday. That Sunday, I text Johnny and I said, "When is your next book writing class?" She said, "Tomorrow at 2:30." Well, I hated then that I texted her because I wasn't ready. I actually met with her, went to her class, and she said, "Carol, you're not ready. Don't contact me till you're really ready. If you're serious, I will help you." So make a long story short, she gave me a list of items that I had to complete that day by 7 p.m. So I went home and I completed those items. She gave me another list to complete by Friday. And I said, "Who gonna do this?" She said, "You." So by Friday, I had those items completed. And so I sat down to my iPad and I started writing and I couldn't stop. It just flowed. So I'm telling you, when the time is right, God will give you what you need to say. And every time I would do 10, 20 pages, I would send it to her. And I kept on, and she would put it together. And she put it together so nicely. And then it got to where she said, "Well, what color do you want your book to be?" And I said, "Purple." And then she said, "Okay." So I had a different title, but she changed the title, which is about the same, but it still was different. And she said, "Well, what picture you wanted?" So this is my baby picture when I was 2. My godmother actually took this picture because she used to steal me all the time. Um, she deceased now, Miss Maddie Thomas. She lived across the street from us. Whenever she saw my mom, um, out in the backyard hanging up clothes, she would actually come in the front door and take me to her house. And so this is a picture that she took of me. And so then I put another picture on the back, and this was my 60th birthday party picture that I put on the back. But she helped me. I did all the writing. She just edited and went from there. And again, the picture, she said it would be, I said, "Well, how long would this take?" She said, uh, 60 days the book will be written. And again, I said, "Who's going to write it?" But I couldn't do nothing but do what God wanted me to do. And we wrote the book. And it's been published, like I say, since 2020. And I'm actually working on my second book. And I'm not going to give the title, but it's going to be a great book also. Just knowing that there's someone who needs to hear your story because they have stories. We all have stories. I'm a speaker. I go places and I speak, and people will come to me after and they will ask, "How do you tell that?" I say, if God allowed it to happen to you, you need to be able to share it and at the right time. You can't share it everywhere. I actually have a prison ministry that we've had since 2007. I've shared my story in many prisons, male and female. And we have not gone in since March of 2020 due to COVID. And yes, COVID is still out here, and there's a lot going on in prison today that was not going on then. And but we have to wait on it, and in God's timing, we will go back in. So I just thank God every day for who He is in my life, and I thank God for my pastor, my overseer, my friend, Mabel Randall, for being the woman that she is. She reminds me so much of my mom, and we just click. We have our ups and downs, our ins and outs. She get me told, and I be like, okay. And I say something, and she be like, Carol Spine. I said, yes, ma'am. And she just stops. Why you always call me Miss Rounder? I said, because you are Miss Rounder. And sometimes I call her Mayran. So, but that's my buddy. I love her dearly. We can't. There's nothing we can do or anybody can do for us to fall out because we will always love each other. And I love her husband. Deacon Rounder is a very lovable person. I just love his smile. I love his voice. And we'll talk sometime. And I just like to see a man support a woman. My dad was a very my mom was the preacher. God gave it to her, and my dad came alongside to help her. And they was holiness preachers most of my life. And no matter what it was that God told my mom, my dad never said, well, he didn't tell me. He just said, okay, mama. They call each other mom and daddy. And what she would just go to him and say, Daddy, God said. He said, okay, mama, let's get started. And that's one thing that I loved about them, that he supported her. You know, a lot of times men don't support their wives because they want to be the one in front. But you know, God don't always put the male in front. Sometimes it is the female that he wanted to be out front. So we have to be in God's will. And that's what my thing is. And that's why I wrote the book, Finding Purpose Through My Pain. We have to be in his will. There's a reason for all things. And one of the things God said to me, I had a situation a couple of years ago, and he said, accept what I allow. And that's something that I focused on. I accept what God allowed. No matter what it is, no matter how difficult it is, I accept what he allowed. And I just thank him every day for being in my life, that we can be um, an open door, that we can help somebody else who really need that help. So now we're going to talk about Atomy. I love Atomy. I love what it does. One of my favorite things I want to talk about is my coffee. This is a coffee that has the cream and sugar already in it. It is really good coffee. Put it in a 6 ounce cup of water. I have a mug here that I bought that's 6 ounces. Just put it in a 6 ounce cup of water, hot or cold. It will dissolve with no problem. Now I put a little bit more sugar in mine because I like a little bit more sugar, but it's really good. You can be a diabetic or whatever. It will not bother you because it's a natural sugar. The other thing about it is people say, you know, and I use it in drink coffee because it made me jittery. Well, this coffee do not make me jittery. I can drink this and go straight to sleep. I drink it many nights before I go to bed because it really does make a difference for me. It is really good coffee. You get 50 sticks for $15. We also have the black coffee. Some people love the black coffee, and I take mine and mix it up. And it's really good when you mix it up. And you get with the black coffee, you have 80 sticks for $25. Right now it's the cold. It's still cold season. The weather change every day. We someone posted on Facebook that at between 7 and 8 o'clock at night until midnight it is winter. By the time you get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's fall. By the time 12 o'clock is summer, and by the time it's 4 o'clock, it's spring. So we have some days, all seasons in one day, but we have to prepare for those things. We have our vitamin C uh, 500, which is really good. It is really good for your throat. It's really good for a lot of things. So we asked you, this is a natural vitamin C. It comes in a box of 90 and it's $22 if I'm not mistaken. We sell these, and it has a zipper on the top. You just zip it off and pour it in your mouth. You don't need to put it in the water. I would just let it sit on my tongue and dissolve and then swallow it. It's really good. The other vitamin C, we do have another vitamin C. It's a vitamin C 2000. A lot of people are talking about the pollen and what the pollen is doing to them, and how they can't go outside, or they go out, they're sneezing, they're using all this stuff that's across the counter or that the doctor give you. Well, let me tell you something that's much better. I vitamin C 2000, and I don't think I have one with me, but our vitamin C 2000 will make a big difference. If you take that vitamin C, I was somewhere this weekend, I forget where I was, and someone kept sneezing, and I said, they sneezed one more time. And they did. So I went over and gave them three things of vitamin C 2000. I thought I had some in my purse, but I don't, and they took one of them and they didn't sneeze anymore. I said, that's the difference. It does make a big difference having that vitamin C 2000. I'm going to tell you another thing that I learned that the vitamin C 2000 does. If you're constipated, yes, I said constipation, you can take that vitamin C 2000, take 8 to 10 packs, pour it in some very warm water, not hot, but as warm as you can stand it, and just drink it. It will send you to the bathroom with no problem whatsoever. Yes, that vitamin C 2000 will send you to the bathroom if you take it with warm water and take enough. It will clean you out. I'm telling you, I've used it, so I'm going to tell you it works. Yes, it does. That vitamin C 2000, you get 90 packets for 30, I believe it's $36 or $40 somewhere in there. But I'm telling you, it works very well. And our products are 100% all natural. They're plant-based products. We also have green propolis. It comes in a spray. You get 3 tubes, and the only thing you do is shake it up. I carry one in my purse, one in my car, and I have one by my bed at night. And you just take it and you just spray it in your mouth, spray it up under your tongue. If you got a sore throat, just spray it in your mouth and swallow it down. And I'm telling you, it will make a difference. One of my leaders last night was telling me, she said, girl, I need that uh, green propolis. She said, I can tell a difference with this pollen. She said, so make sure that in my next order, I order that green propolis. So her next order, we put it in last night, and we made sure that green propolis was in there because that spray does make a difference. And it's really good for you have teenage children who are in school. Another thing you can do is they say you can actually spray it up your nose. I don't do that because I forget not to breathe. They say in order to spray it up your nose, you have to don't breathe, spray a little bit, then breathe. Spray a little bit up on those, hold your breath, spray a little bit, and then breathe. I forget that part because I did that, and it's like, ooh, because it goes up. But it's really good to keep germs from getting in your nose. If I'm gonna be around a lot of people, I make sure I wash my hand, I spray a little bit on my finger, and I just pat it up in my nose. So it really makes a difference. My next favorite product is our toothpaste kit. This is our travel kit. I love, love, love our toothpaste travel kit because you can carry it with you. You don't have to worry about covering your toothbrush. It's already covered. Has a little thing on your toothbrush. Our toothpaste, our toothbrushes are, your bristles are yellow because they're dipped in a form of gold to keep bacteria from getting on your toothbrush. And the other thing is, if you look at your toothbrush at home, 90% of the time or 99% of the time, it has these little black specks that's called bacteria. And you're constantly putting it back and forth in your mouth. And we don't want you to do that. So get an adamant toothbrush. That kit is $7. Now here's our toothpaste. This is the most, oh my God, I love, love, love this toothpaste because it does a lot. Get rid of bad breath, bleeding gum, gingivitis, it will get rid of it will heal any cut, sore, burn, bite, or rash. Yes, it will. It will also heal a cold. You can take it, put a little bit on your finger and put it up your nostril. You can put it on top of your nose. If you are, let's say your nose is stopped up, just put it up your nose. It will start that drainage. You can rub some on your chest, the right side of your chest. I'm telling you, if you're stopped up, it's gonna drain that stuff out. I had a lady recently, just 2 weeks ago. She bought something from me. I forgot my water and left it in the car, and I need to drink a little bit. But anyway, this young lady called me, and well, I called her to take her product. She said, "No, don't come over here. I have the flu." I said, "What you doing with the flu?" She said, "I don't know, Miss Bain, but I got the flu, and I've been taking this medicine for 7 days, and nothing have worked for me." She said, "I'm so disappointed because I need something." She said, "Because the medicine is not working." So I said, "Okay." So what I did for her was I said, well, I'm not gonna come in your house. I'm gonna leave it on top of your trash can. So, oh, thank you, sweetheart. We have, you know, I'm just gonna tell you, Mr. Jackson is so good to us. When we say we need something or want something, he come right on and do. Excuse me, let me drink this water. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. That really made a difference because I needed that water. WDDO take care of that people. They really do. I'm telling you. When you come in here, they make sure you have everything you need. They really take good care. So if you want to advertise on WDDO, you want to even have a show, whatever, they're here for us. They do not mind. They're always supporting you. You want to get a rental bus or a van or whatever, they're here for you. Contact WDO and they will make sure that you get the experience of a lifetime. Let me change something right now. Let me go back from that toothpaste. Let me talk about something. We went to Selma, Alabama. We left Macon on one of the WDO buses. It's called Roscoe Tours. We got on that bus that morning. I don't. That young lady who drove that bus, baby, she can drive me anywhere. She really drove that bus. You hear me? And I don't mean that she drove. She was very cautious, but she drove that bus. She got us to Alabama with no problem. Our first stop was in Auburn, Alabama, at Bucky's, and we left. That we met everybody there, and she drove us on to Selma. We went to Montgomery, we went to Selma. That was a great trip. It really was. Even coming back, I told her, I said, baby, you good. Anytime I want a bus trip, I make sure that they tell you you have to be my driver because you really love what you do. She really did. It was amazing. It really was. So let me get back to my toothpaste. So y'all make sure y'all contact WDDO if you want to get a bus. Anytime you're going somewhere, contact them. Thank you. This is my toothpaste. And what I was talking about, I told the lady, I said, let me tell you something. I took her to toothpaste and toothbrush. I also took her to pain patches. And I'll talk about them in a minute. And I told her, I said, take this toothpaste, take some and put on your finger and put up your nose. I said, it's going to start that drainage. She said, what? I said, take the toothpaste, put it up your nose and put it in front of your nose. It's going to start the drainage. She said, okay, she would try that. So then I told her, I said, take the pain patches. This is our pain patches. 5 patches in here, they're $10. The pain patches are more than for pain. I just love to smell them. The smell of these patches is amazing. I'm telling you, they're amazing. And this is the size of the patch. All you do is cut it. You cut a piece and put across your nose at night. Whoever's snowing, it'll stop them from snoring. It works, really. Put it across their nose every night, they won't snore. And the more you do it, they'll eventually stop snoring. So just always keep the pain patch. You have a migraine, cut a piece and put it on your forehead. You have a sinus problem, cut a piece and put it right above where your eyes are. Neck pain, put it on your neck. Back pain, I don't care what kind of pain you have, cut that pain patch and put it there. It will make a difference in it start. So I told her, I said, cut a piece of that patch, put it on the right side of your chest, because she said she was so congested and nothing was getting it up. I said, cut a piece and put on your throat, cut a piece and put on the right side of your chest. And she called me 2 hours later. No, I called her. Let me take that back. And I said, well, how you doing? She said, Miss Spain, my husband said, why in the world did I spend all that money on that doctor medicine that for a whole week nothing have moved? You've been just congested and sick as you were from the first day. He said, all you had to do was buy the stuff from that lady. You've been well by now. So that's the difference. It really made a difference. And I've talked to her several times since then. Her sister loved the pain patches. She bought a whole box. And I called her today and I didn't get her. She might be at work. I don't know. But I will call her back after the show because I need to get her box. Because when she bought the box for me, I had just ran out and the box came in I had to do an event last week at a church. I sold all them pain patches. I ordered them 3 times. The day when they come in, I make sure she get that box because I ordered more than one box. Because normally I order 2, 3 boxes, but people buy them so fast today. I can't keep them in. Those pain patches work for everything. They really do. Any type of pain, it is really good. The next thing is our Hemohim. Our Hemohim is our flagship product. It is so good for so many things that ail you. It's good for your high blood pressure, diabetes, autoimmune deficiency, such as people have lupus and MS, all sorts of things. It is really good. It's good. It will. It's good for your blood. It filters your blood. It's good if you have dialysis, if you're a kidney patient. But this is what I tell people: cancer. It is really, 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 really good for cancer patients because one of the things I take the Him every day because I don't want any of those things. I don't want cancer. I don't want any disease, so I take it every day. If you have cancer, we recommend that you take 6 a day. Yes, 6 a day, and that's about 3 boxes a month. So that's about $400. And people ask me, and they say, "Well, Miss Spain, that's a lot of money." I said, "What's your life worth? What is your health worth?" See, I want to live, and I will live a long, healthy life. My goal is to be here 100 plus years, but I don't want to be sick. There are people who live and they on their back. They've been on their back 20, 30 years. I want to be healthy. I want to get around and do things and just enjoy life. That's what it's all about. God did not mean for us to be sick. And the Bible said the body's supposed to be healed from the land. So, but I know God put doctors here for a reason. But today it's about greed. The pharmaceutical company, greed. We gotta do something better. And people say, "Well, you selling stuff. Yes, I need to get paid like everybody else, but I'm not greedy. Our products have a price on them, and it's a membership price and it's a non-membership price. It's a membership price and a non-membership price. If you become a member, membership is free. You can get any product at the member price. If you're not a member, then I have to charge you the non-member price, which is about 25% more. And there's also a shipping and handling. If you order, let's say you call me and you want 2 or 3 things and it's not enough to be $99, then I will add my order to it, and that way it'll be free. Ship as long as you spend $99, the shipping is free. $99 subtotal. That don't include the tax. But why wouldn't you? People say, "Well, that stuff gotta wait to come in." Well, when you order off Amazon, it has to wait to come in, and they charge you a shipping free. This lady told me, she said, "Honey, I don't pay shipping to Amazon. I get free shipping." I said, "You have Prime?" She said, "Yes." I said, "They charge you a yearly fee." Yes, they do. This is our hand cream. I keep this in my purse. It comes in 4. It is really good. I love this hand cream. I love all the adamant products. I'm just gonna tell you. We have a product called Manuka Honey. Our Manuka Honey. I was on the phone with a lady from Montgomery, Alabama last night, and she signed up upon one of my friends in Columbus, my best friend in Columbus, and she sent me her pictures of her legs. I asked her, "Why did you send me those pictures?" I can't look at that. It was her legs are so big and it's just oozing out. And we talked to her last night. One of our doctors, who's a naturopathic doctor, talked to her and explained to her all the stuff that she needs. So she ordered it last night. And once her products come in, one of us is gonna go, either both of us gonna go over there and actually show her how to use them and work with her to get her back in good health. We have to realize there are a lot of sick people. We have to be willing to talk to them. And I tell people there's an easy way to talk to people. Open your mouth and God will speak through it. We don't want sometimes to tell people that you're selling something, but I tell people I'm sharing the information. We can be at a women's event, we can be at church, we can be at work, we can be at the ball game and just be talking about who did that, another, whatever. We can be on Facebook talking about everything under the sun. But why not talk about good health? Why not educate people on good health starts in the good and bad health starts in the mouth. I want you that are not my adamant customers, not Miss Rounder customers. I want you to, while you're at home, after this Zoom, this call, I want you to go in your bathroom, get your toothpaste, and I want you to turn it over to the back. There's a color right down the back. Ours is green. Is yours red, black, blue, whatever color it is? I want you to look at that and I want you to Google that color and it will tell you what chemicals are in your toothpaste. There's a young man, he's 10 years old. One of my girlfriend gave his family the toothpaste and toothbrush. And the little boy turned it over and he said, "Thank you for giving us some healthy toothpaste." She said, "What do you mean?" He said, "It has the green symbol on it, the green mark on it. So that tell me it's all natural." He said, "I told my mom and dad I never use Colgate again because it don't have the green symbol on it and it has chemicals in it. So they can continue to use that, but I'm gonna use my adamant product." So he was so happy. She said every time she see him, he said, "Thank you. I love my toothpaste." And this toothpaste go a long way. So I'm telling you, it really does. You can get burned. I got bit by a spider, and I knew it was a spider because it was at night, and my hand was swollen when I got up next morning. It was red. I took that toothpaste and put it on there, and within a day, the swelling was gone down and the redness was gone. So I'm telling you, the product work. But get back to the lady. We told her to buy the Manuka honey, and we'll be glad when it comes. It should takes about 2, 3 days at the most to get to her, and we're gonna show her how to make a solution with that Manuka honey and put it on her legs because it will heal her leg. Now you can buy Manuka honey out of some stores. I know Target sells it, but theirs is not a 830 plus grade. Adam and Manuka honey is one of the highest grade you can buy. It's 830 plus, and it's $80. Yes, it is. It's $80. But what is your life worth? And you only use a little bit, and that little jar will last you a long time. It will last depending on how you need to use it. There's a young man who lives in Atlanta who had gangrene, and they was gonna cut his foot off. He called his mom, and she's a nurse. And she said, "No, come and get these adamant products." So he went and got the product. When they showed the picture of his foot, these three toes, there was nothing on them. All the skin was gone. Most of the collagen was gone. And so they was gonna cut it off because there was nothing else they could do. The wound clinic couldn't do nothing. The doctor, no matter what they gave him, nothing worked. Well, she gave him the Manuka honey, the Hemohim, and several other products. Told him to go home. Told him how to use it. 3 months later, he went back to the wound clinic, and to the doctor, and they could not believe that his foot was healed. We can heal things that we would like to. We can get better if we want to, but we have to do something different. I have been a naturalist for 20 years because I do something different. My mom had cancer. No matter when the doctor said she was gonna die, I said we all gonna die. Stop telling people they're gonna die. You just don't know when. Only God knows that. And he would say, "Well, so what you giving her now?" I say, "Everything but what you recommend." That's the difference. So we have to try something different. And I tell people, you're not going to use the product for 90 days to 6 months. Don't even waste my time. Don't waste your time and your money. You have to be willing to use the product long term. I was looking at some women this morning. I was at an event and I watched how many, um, what you call that purse. I said they knew, but they're not. They've been around for a little while. Brennan bag, Brennan, whatever. And I just watch and see how many bags walk through that door. Because I look at that and say, yeah, you'll buy that bag, but you won't buy something to help you. You'll buy them nails, but you won't buy something to help you. You'll buy that hair, but you won't buy something to help you. We like looking good on the outside. What about the inside, ladies and gentlemen? Because men buy them Jordans, $400, $500. Come on, y'all. Let's think about what we're doing with our health. But we rather buy stuff. And I'm not knocking what you do, but I'm just saying But you come to my table and you ask me, what can I get that get your price? I said, that's what I gave you, my price. But you don't go in there and try to Jew down the motherfucker. But you try to do that with us. So don't I would never let you Jew down my and try to act like my products are not good. These are really great products. And I love what I do and I love my products. Hallelujah. So the other thing is here's one of my favorite new product. It is our travel kit. The travel kit, you can carry this with you on the airplane because of the size. And it has in this pouch is $20. Inside this pouch, you have the product that you need. You have your shampoo, your body wash, your deep cleanser for your face that will take your makeup off. You have your phone cleanser to clean your face, and you only need just the tip of your finger enough. It works. When you add that water to that phone cleanser, it's gonna foam. So one of my girlfriends said when she run out of body wash, she use her phone cleanser to bathe with. You can use it. That's what it's all about. What it's for. Because of what it's made out of, fruits and vegetables, you can put it anywhere. This is our conditioner, and it has our body lotion. Our body lotion is it's getting to be that time of the year. It repels mosquitoes. It does not have that smell of that other stuff that you buy, but I'm telling you, this body lotion repels mosquitoes. It's really good. So I love, love, love our products. We have so many different things. One of my girlfriends went to Greece on vacation last year, so she bought my travel kit and she bought the skincare travel kit, the full travel kit that has the tone and everything in it. And she said, Kara, I intentionally did not use your product until I got the grease because I didn't want to mix it up with my regular product. And when she came back, she called me and she said, I need the larger size. She said, I want to keep the travel size, but I need the larger size to use at home. She said, because I don't know what it was, but something in the product have taken away what I've been trying to get rid of, this dark spots from up under my eyes. She said, look at me. It has made a difference. So she buys my the skincare. And the skincare will last you. If you buy the Fame or the Absolute, it'll last you at least 9 months to a year if you use it right. That's the difference. So get Adamant try. We also have our dish detergent. Now, this dish detergent, you all need to watch Miss Rounder on second and fourth Wednesday at 8 p.m. We have a Zoom, our Adamant Zoom. It's called Getting Healthy Hair with Adamant and Master Cosmetologist Mabel Rounder. It's second and fourth Wednesday. So, and it's a Zoom, so you can watch it. Miss Rounder talked about one night she took the dish detergent and washed her hair with it while we was on the program. Miss Rounder would snatch that wig off at any time, and she would use the product because she's hands on, and she teach you what products you can use for different things. And she actually washed her hair with it, and it made a difference. And it's like she said, it's not going to do anything to your hair. It's made from fruits and vegetables. It's fine. This product is a multi-purpose product. You can wash your dishes with it, clean your floors, clean your bathroom. I put it in a spray bottle, spray down my fruits and vegetables when I get them in the house. It is really good. You can clean. A young lady who has a cleaning service in Atlanta, she talked about it on the Zoom a couple of weeks ago about how now she's using the Adamant product for her cleaning business. It makes a difference. So why don't you use this and have a healthy home for your customers? She also used this is our O2 bubble powder. The O2 bubble powder is what you use. It's a natural whitener. You no longer you need to use bleach. Use this. It will brighten your clothes with no problem. You can even put this in your dark clothes. It's not going to do anything to them. It would just it would make them look better. This right here lasts a long time. The lady was talking about how she used this. Pamela Williams wants to know how much is both. Pamela, call me after the call. My phone number is 478-319-0678, and I will be able to tell you. I don't keep all the prices in my head. I know the minimum price on the dish detergent is $10. And on this, I believe it's 12 if I'm not mistaken. But this will last a long time. It's really good for you to use. She said she mixed this in with this and she made a spray out of it and she used it and she said around the bottom of her commode and her bathtub and she said it really whitened it. It really made a difference. So she's actually combining those two products with what she's already used. She no, she didn't. She said, I'm getting rid of all the chemicals out of my house. She said, as I clean people's houses, I'm getting rid of the chemicals out of their house, and it's gonna make a difference. So why don't we change? You know, the chemicals are what's causing all the cancer. Yes, it is. All the chemicals, the fast food, the sodas. We have to change what we're doing. We have to learn to detox our liver, detox our body. A lady called me and asked me about drinking. She said she drink a lot, and she asked me what can she do because she really wants to stop drinking. And I told her to detox her liver. She said, "What?" I said, "Yes, it's in your liver. If you have, if you're alcoholic, if you're a smoker, if whatever you need to get rid of, if let me tell you, I was what I'm gonna call a sweetaholic. I ate sweet all day, all night, constantly cake, pies, candy, you name it. I was told to detox my liver. I'm telling you, it made a difference. I don't have that sweet tooth anymore. I eat sweet, but nothing like I was. I mean, just craved it all the time. It's in your liver. Your cravings are in your liver. Detox your liver, and you will see a difference. Trust me, try it. We have a liver detox. It's called milk thistle and adamant. And I tell people, you can take the name and buy it from somebody else. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to work, but I know the adamant product works. It does. I know the milk thistle work. I know the hemohim work. I know our toothpaste and toothbrush work. I know this right here work. It does. It works very well. So I don't like chemicals. I don't like the smell. So I tell people I use all of the adamant products. We also have our laundry detergent, which I didn't bring in today. We have the liquid. We have the powder detergent. I used to be a powder girl. I love, love, love the powder. But we came out with the laundry sheets. And I cannot keep those in. I'm waiting for an order to come in today of laundry sheets because they're so good. It's just a sheet. You take that sheet, drop it in your washing machine on top of your clothes. Doesn't matter what kind of washing machine you have, because people ask me about the HG or HE or whatever it is. I say it doesn't matter. Drop that sheet on top of your clothes. It's going to dissolve in hot or cold water with no problem. And it really washes your clothes. The laundry sheet has your laundry detergent, your fabric softener, and your whitener in a sheet, and they work very well. You can get 30 loads for $15. It works. I promise you, it works. One of the things I was at a fish fry, and I love. They had real fish. I love real fish, and I'm sitting there eating the fish, and I have my beautiful brand new white top. And somebody said, "You have eaten all over your top." And I'm like, "What?" She said, "Look down. That was mustard all over the front of my top." Oh, I was so disappointed. And I'm like, "What am I going to do to get this mustard out?" So I got up and went in her kitchen. She said, "What you looking for?" I said, "That dish detergent you bought from me." She said, "What's that going to do?" I said, "Watch me." I took a paper towel, dipped it in that dish detergent, and I wiped it all over my shirt. Then I took another paper towel, wet it, and wiped it all over my shirt. Went back outside. They were like, "What happened to your shirt?" And all the mustard was gone. Yes, you can use that dish detergent as a stain remover. Yes, you can. That's the difference. As I said, we have multi-purpose uses for our product. Even with this Hemohim, when you finish sucking it out of this pack, drinking it out of this pack, I should say, when you finish, it has a zipper here. You zip it off and you just suck it, drink it out. When you finish drinking it out, I tell people cut it along the sides and then open it You can, and this lady said, don't tell me you licked it. I do. I said, but if I'm hurting somewhere, I rub it. If I just got my elbow hurting or what, I just rub it on there. She said, well, I said, try it. It works. The other thing is that rub it on your scalp. It helps you with your hair. Miss Randall and anybody who have seen me in the last year can tell you my the adamant product, because of what I've been doing, my hair is growing back. Yes, it is. Miss Randall has a concoction, as I call it, with the adamant product. She take 8 ounce bottle, 8 ounces of water, a spray bottle. She take a teaspoon of manuka honey, and she take the tablespoon, I think she say, of the adamant conditioner, and she mix it up real good, and you spray it on your hair every night. So I've been spraying it on my hair, and it's definitely have grown a lot. It has, and I'm so excited that it's growing back. Those bald spots are filling in, so it makes a difference. You have to have growth. You have to do what's right, like she told them with drinking the hemohim, because it's part of the blood. It will help you with the nutrition that you need in your hair, and take your multivitamin. And I mean the Atomy multivitamin. Take, we have also have the noni. The noni will help grow your hair. We have the best noni. I know a lot of us have heard of noni back in the day, but we have a new noni, and it is a firm organic fermented noni. It is really good. Yes, it's $65, but it's well worth it, and it works. The product works. The product will work as long as you buy them and use them. We have to buy the product. We have to use the product. And let me say something. People ask me all the time, do you have any samples? I said, well, no. Every now and then I give away something. But people want, and I've had people say, well, I really like that you gave me. Will you give me some more? No, I'm not giving you any more toothpaste. Buy it. Do you go to Walmart and ask them? No, you don't. You go in there and pay them. Hallelujah. We're going to go back to my book. Yes, this is me on the cover. I was two, finding pain, finding purpose through my pain. So many people have so much pain going on from childhood. Life is a pain. People have been molested. There's so much that happens, and molestation is still happening today. Um, Family hurt, church hurt, and I heard someone say the other day, said people talk about church hurt. Well, I left church because somebody hurt me. He said, when they hurt your feeling at Walmart, did you leave Walmart? No, you kept going back. I said, that's too funny. Now, he told the truth. But we find reasons to stop doing things. I wrote a note, and on my note, it says topics. And my first topic I have not talked about, but I'm going to talk about it for a few minutes. Love. What I want in America today and in the world is more love. I would love for us to love one another, care about one another, talk to one another. If you have, the Bible says, you have an ought against anybody, go to them, have a conversation. I don't mean argue, have a conversation. And this is what I say to people: we can agree to disagree. I don't want nobody who agree with everything I say. We can disagree, but we can agree to disagree. And I look at all the pain that's in the world, all the pain of there's no love because people are doing so many things to one another. I read this the other day. It was on Facebook, and I'm gonna read it now. It says, "The richer we have become materially, the proper, the poor we become morally and spiritually." Let me say that again. And I'm reading this without my glasses. These ain't this. These just glass. It's fake. I love the frame. The richer we have become materially, the poor we become morally and spiritually. By Martin Luther King. When we didn't have nothing, we loved it. Everybody, we did stuff. We had fun. We played hopscotch. We had fish fries in the yard. We had fun. Today, everybody bringing a gun. Stop it. We gotta love each other. It's nothing wrong with disagreeing with one another, but agree to be disagreeable. Agree to disagree. Please put the love back where it belongs. And people always say, "Well, where was God when that happened?" He where you put him. We took that. Let them take God out of the church, God out of the school, God out of the home. Take fathers out of the home. Come on, y'all. It's time for a change. If we want better, we got to do better. Let's go back and do what we need, what we knew as children. We knew back in the 60s how to love one another. We didn't have killing like they got today. You just walk up to somebody and shoot them because you mad. Or you don't like what you heard somebody say. But you weren't there when they did talk. These idiot bots right here. It's called your phone. Social media. Everybody texting. You texting me, telling me what somebody said, and somebody else texting somebody, telling what somebody said, and then you get all mad and you want to cut the food. Stop it. If they said it, so what? Did it kill you? And you don't know if somebody else said it. You got it 5, 6 folks and told you what somebody said, and you weren't even there, and you don't even know if they said it. But you mad. We gotta stop. Put love back in your heart. The next thing he said, we have learned to fly in the air like birds, swim in the sea like fish, but we have not learned the simple art of living together as brothers. I'm going to read that again. The richer we have become materially, the poorer we have become morally and spiritually. We have learned to fly in the air like birds, to swim in the sea like fish, but we have not learned the simple art of living together as brothers. Let's learn to live together as brothers and sisters. Let's get away from the he say, she said. When somebody come to me talking about, well, somebody said this, cause my mama always said that dog that'll bring that bone, carry a bone. I want to know what you were saying while they were talking. That's right, amen. Because why didn't you stop them and say, "Excuse me, if you don't like Carol Spain, you need to tell her what is it about her you don't like." And we're not gonna like everybody, but we need to love everybody. We do. There was a killing a couple of weeks ago on Maynard Street. My niece got killed after a fight, during a fight. She got shot. 26 years old. Life gone. When we gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? Black people, white folk don't have to have a robe no more, cause they gave y'all guns. Everybody got a gun. It's time to love one another. Macon has more churches than I think anywhere in the United States. Why don't the churches come out and do something? Well, Miss Spain, what do we need to do? Stand. My prayer is that every church in Macon, Georgia will come together. All the churches on the west side will come together. All the churches on the east side will come together. All the churches on the south side will come together. All the churches on the north side will come together. On the south side, one Sunday out of the month, all the churches will come together. One Sunday out of the quarter, don't have to be every month, will come together and have church on your front lawn. Yes, come out of them 4 walls. Have church on the front lawn together. Why not? Walk together. Talk together. How you can help one another. Yeah. We talk about what the people are doing in the street, but what are we doing to help? People are hurting. Hurt people hurt people. I just would like to see a change in our community. I'm 66 years old. I know my parents are looking down from heaven saying, wow, we never thought. But we so busy having the biggest church. We so busy having the biggest this, the biggest that. Who can drive a Maserati? Who can drive a Bentley? Who can drive a this? But what is it doing when your community is falling apart? Why aren't we helping the community? Why not? A lot of people need help. And there are people who need help. Some people, it's not their fault what's going on, because they don't have the money to pay their light bill, water bill, their taxes on their houses. Everybody don't go get their nails done to waste money. I'm sorry. Yes, I said it. Because there are people who go out and get, you go out and buy all them pocketbooks and nails and hair and this and that, but yet and still you stand in every line to get folks to take care of you. You shouldn't do that. Stop it. Think about what's more important. But there are people who really need help. Senior citizen getting $20 in food stamp. Come on. But you got people who waste them, who get $3,000-$4,000, but they waste them. The seniors are the one who made their world, made the community. Why aren't we doing that, something to help them? Yes, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I just want to see us love one another. Go out and vote. We complain about what this one is doing and that one, but when the last time you voted? Don't just vote the president race, because yes, that's important, but your local race is more important. Right now, we got two, really, all of them are important. The mayor's race, the sheriff race, county commission race, state representative, state senator, all those races are important. Go out and vote. Vote your heart. And I don't want to hear another person say, well, I don't vote so-and-so. I don't vote Democrat because they believe in abortion. I don't vote this because they believe. Will you get that abortion off the table? Because guess what? The Republicans have an abortion every day. They ain't got to tell you they child getting an abortion. And that's why the black churches, to me, are hung up on. Stop it. My time is up. Thank you, Ms. Overseer Mabel Randall, for allowing me to be here today, because it's a God thing. We need to tell a story. Put truth back in our hearts. Love you all. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Call Radio Ministry with your host, Overseer Mabel Randall, Senior Pastor and founder of God's Way Church Ministry, located at 1080 Cortland Avenue, Building B, in the historic Cherokee Heights community in Macon, Georgia. Be sure to join us next Tuesday at 3 o'clock for another edition of The Call with your host, Overseer Mabel Randall.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of the Glory 980 AM, the Glory Media Group, LLC, WDDO AM, its staff, management, or advertisers, but are the views and opinions of the